Darlings, it's another update. Should we even call it update? On the embattled music mogul, hip hop mogul, Sean Combs. OMG, OMG. So, per New York Post, Sean Diddy Combs is being accused of rape a woman as a payback after she claimed he was involved in Tupac's unaliving per a new lawsuit. Um, Again, per the article by the New York Post, Sean Diddy Combs allegedly, quote, violently, I'm adjusting my mic, sorry, violently, wait, I'm sorry, my mic just fell. Sorry. I'm laughing about that. It hit me in the face. Jeez, nuts. Again, let's start over. Per the New York Post article, Sean Diddy Combs allegedly, quote, violently, intimately assaulted, quote, a woman to, quote, pay for a diss she made, claiming the rapper, mogul, was involved in Tupac's unaliving, according to a new lawsuit filed against the embattled music mogul. Combs is being accused of intimate assault and battery, abuse, false imprisonment, and kidnapping of a, quote, California resident, unquote, back in March 2018. My, this is recent. I mean, as recent as, yeah, because a lot of the civil lawsuits which have been coming out of the woodwork against Sean Combs have been early 2000s, the 90s, and the likes. This one is from 2018. Of course, the allegations by his former ex-girlfriend Cassie are also more how should I call it, more recent as well, more recent, but spanning the length of time that they were together as girlfriend and boyfriend. So recent and also not so recent. Anywho, so the lawsuit claims the rapper, with the help of several unknown accomplices, used a TV remote to intimately assault the accuser. The accuser's name is Ashley Parham. Parham had allegedly virtually met Combs during a FaceTime call started by a man she had met outside a bar in February 2018 in an attempt, quote, to impress people with his famous friend, unquote, according to court papers. So I guess the guy that she met was trying to impress people that, he has a famous friend. And the famous friend allegedly is Sean Combs. Parham shared she wasn't impressed with the man, Combs, knowing Combs, as she believes, Parham, that Diddy, Sean Combs, had something to do with Tupac's unaliving. And Combs reportedly heard her remark and said that, quote, she would pay, unquote, for her statement, and, quote, overall dismissal of Diddy, unquote, per the lawsuit filing. On March 23rd, 2018, Parham was invited to this man that she had met at the bar's house in Orinda, California, to help with his cancer medication, which he used, allegedly, quote, to set her up, and unquote, to be, again, allegedly intimately assaulted by Combs, according to the lawsuit. Combs, per Parham, approached her with a knife, held it to her face, and threatened to give her a, quote, Glasgow smile, unquote, the suit alleges. What is a Glasgow smile? Okay, wait, I have to Google that. Oh, it's referring to large cuts to both sides of the mouth. So does that mean like, what is this now? Like the Joker smile, like you know how the Joker makeup extends almost to like the earlobe, or yeah, like that wide. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's crazy. Among the several defendants named in the suit is Kristina Khorram. Kristina Khorram, as we know now, is Combs's chief of staff. She is in the lawsuit alleged to be, quote, a manipulator in chief for Combs, who allegedly called off the rapper's knife advancement, saying, quote, the Glasgow smile, quote, would be a turnoff to potential clients they could, quote, sell and unquote, Parham to. So according to the lawsuit, Kristina Khorram, Sean Combs's, according to the lawsuit, quote unquote, manipulator in chief, is concerned that if Combs were allegedly to move forward with his alleged threat to the plaintiff Parham, that she would not be a potential like they couldn't be her, I don't know, yikes. Anyway, oh my goodness, I'm running out of oof. So anywho, Kristina Khorram is also accused of assisting Combs's predatory behavior by setting up Parham is the plaintiff, quote, to be intimately assaulted and AR'd by Diddy, as well as assisting in covering up the crime thereafter, unquote. Combs is allegedly proceeded to squirt a bottle of oil and lubricant all over Parham's body as she had her clothes removed by the rapper and the man she said she met at the bar. So the man she met at the bar, according to the lawsuit, to get her to come over, told her, again according to the lawsuit, that he needed help with his cancer medication. If this is true, my gosh, sir. Further in the report by the New York Times, Combs then allegedly began to violently Parham with the TV remote, threatening her by saying her life was in his hands and that he could, quote unquote, take her and never be seen again. Ow! I mean, yeah. Goodness. Now, Parham also alleges that she was then, after Diddy was done assaulting her, she was then AR'd by 3 of the 4 men inside the apartment before Diddy left, and instructed the 4th man to do the same, but not before John Doe number 1 used Parham's body like a quote unquote slip and slide. The suit also alleges that Khorram returned to an immobile, like Parham. She couldn't move anymore, and forced her to swallow an unknown pill, according to the suit. Oh my goodness. After the alleged assault, Parham was treated at a hospital, and also, this is good for her, I mean, that she went to the hospital and that she had a R kit performed on her. This is very good for her. And I'm very sad, very, 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 very sad that that happened to her, the alleged assault. During the subsequent investigation, Parham alleges she initially told the Contra Costa Sheriff's Office she had indeed been armed by Combs, but claims it was quote unquote ignored by authorities. She didn't provide Combs's name in the follow up statements and reports filed with Walnut Creek Police and the Orinda Police Department. She Parham said that she left the rapper's name out of fearing, quote, she would be ignored and or would be further harmed by Diddy if he discovered she named him to police, unquote. She also claims elsewhere in the suit that Combs had tried to offer her money to stay quiet and not report the alleged assault. She is, in her lawsuit, she is suing Combs, Khorram, and several other I just bit my tongue. Sorry, and other defendants, and seeking $50 million in damages and a jury trial. On Monday, Combs was hit with a fresh wave of explosive intimate assault lawsuits by 6 people, including 4 men, one of whom was 16 when he was allegedly attacked by Combs. And Combs is currently jailed as he awaits trial in May on trafficking charges. He's also pleaded not guilty to the criminal case and has maintained his innocence amid a slew of civil lawsuits. Now, the Post had reached out to Combs' lawyers, representatives, but they did not yet hear back from them. My gosh. This woman, should this story, prove true, because again, it's getting more and more difficult to, in your mind, right, to logically think, are these allegations really just allegations? I mean, goodness gracious. I feel so bad for her and the other victims, and I'm so glad that she had, she still had this, her bearings together to be treated at a hospital, to have an R kit done, samples taken and stuff. Now, I really hope that her R kit, is not at the police station or wherever depository they hold these things at, and is not languishing there and or something that can no longer be used to be tested, because it has it wasn't stored correctly, or potentially it was misplaced or lost, or the sample is just not a viable sample. And I hope that the hospital, she was able to get a copy of her hospital visit and like her medical records from the hospital to indicate that they, indeed do an R kit and things like that. So, jeez. For all of the victims, I pray for healing for them, for each and every one. I pray for strength for each and one, and their families too. And this may be the first time that she's speaking about this outside of the people who were alleged to have committed this crime against her. So I pray for continued strength and courage for her, because to have the courage to file this case with her actual name and not as a Jane Doe or what have you, that took a lot of courage. Oh my goodness. Yes, that took a lot of courage. And again, hands off to her. At the very least, I again am hoping that all the victims of any type of assault are able to heal, are able to get the justice that they deserve, and the perpetrators against them, are met with the justice that they also deserve, with like the judicial system, our judicial system, and elsewhere in the world, the judicial system in like all the other countries and stuff, for other victims in other parts of the world. Anywho, darlings, that's all we have for now. I will keep you updated. I'm sure you keep updated. And oh, before I forget, darlings, I am so, so, so grateful for our slow, but steady and organically growing channel, our little boutique channel. We now have 184 subscribers total. We have 2 new subscribers, and I'm very, very happy since the last time we had a video posted. So I'm super happy for that. So I am increasing my goal from 200 subscribers to 365 subscribers, simply because it's 365 days in 1 year, and I started this YouTube channel a year ago. So I'm thinking, you know what? Shoot for the moon, right? Or at least the stratosphere. Anywho, darlings, be kind to yourselves. You're all kinds of fabulous. Leave grace for others. And I know it's hard. Trust, I know. And to always continue to journey in gratitude, my darling dears. I see you all later. To live now. Bye.